29-year-old middleweight against, thankfully, as Gerald Harris told us, 39-year-old middleweight.
39, 27-2, 25-7-1. You can tell both these guys have a lot of experience and have been very successful in the cage.
Michael C. Williams with the official introductions.
Bellator MMA, live on Paramount Network, continues now in the middleweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
大家好，师傅从业风水20余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过八字测算、命理分析、风水布局、法事化解等方式知命改运，并获得了巨大成功。如果你的财运不佳、事业不顺、情感婚姻不和等诸事烦心，原主可添加雨林师傅微信1185732211，帮你调节化解。记住微信11857322。
9 pounds, impressive as a professional. He brings 27 victories, just 2 defeats, fighting out of Moscow, Russia, presenting Anatoly Tokov. And the referee in charge of the action, Kerry Hatley.
Kerry Hatley, our referee for this middleweight fight. Anatoly Tokov, 3-0 as a Bellator fighter. Gerald Harris looking for his first Bellator victory.
Let's go to war.
Here we go! It's the southpaw Gerald Harris. In the blue gloves, red gloves for Anatoly Tokov. He has finished 21 of his 27 professional victories. He has not been stopped in 2,647 days. That is 7 years and 3 months.
I worked with Anatoly several times inside of the cage, and I can tell you, he hits like a truck. When he decides to plant his feet and throw his right hand, he has incredible power. He's super strong. He is fast, explosive in all of his movements. He very much emulates his mentor in Fedor Emelianenko.
That was a heavy kick, and you can see that Gerald has his elbow tucked very tight to his rib cage after eating that one. Yeah, you were in for all 55 seconds of his knockout against AJ Matthews. Well, you were in for the introductions and stuff too. So that's not fair. Yeah, you're impressed with this kid, aren't you?
He's so good because he's calm in everything he does, and he's strong everywhere. His wrestling is outstanding. He's got incredible wrestling defense. He's got good submissions, and I'm telling you, when he decides, oh, he's got caught.
Gerald Harris caught him. Gerald Harris looking for the finish. Can he get it right here, right now?
Gerald needs to just take his time. He's got him hurt. Set him up. Hit him with the shots you need. Don't start wrestling right now unless you're going to take him to the ground and move to a better position. If not, get rid of him and come back to at it with strikes.
This is why they fight. Gerald Harris rocked him.
He was hurt bad. Gerald still has the ability right now. He's still hurt. He doesn't know exactly where he's at. Gerald's in a good position to take this fight right now.
Harris would love to put him on his back. Gave up the high crotch a moment ago.
Yeah, I think Gerald's making a mistake right now by trying to go after the wrestling. It didn't work for him. I told you he's got very good wrestling defense. So break away and open up with your hands again, because there's no way that Anatoly has recovered completely from the shot he took.
Gerald told us his speed would be the difference. Well, he got to that punch quicker than the defense of Anatoly Tokov a moment ago.
What's the count?
But as you said, Anatoly's recovering during this exchange, and now he's going to push his opponent, the Hurricane, up against the cage. Man, that was close, partner.
Oh, it was close. I mean, he was hurt. He was almost out. It was Kerry Hatley could have stopped that fight, didn't, and I'm glad he didn't. But this is where you're looking at a guy will drop back into what is his main game, and that is wrestling for Gerald Harris. And he started to wrestle, but he didn't get him off of his feet so he could open up with a ground and pound attack and keep him off balance and off base. Now you're seeing Gerald put on his back.
And Gerald said very emphatically that he cannot out-wrestle me. I guess time will tell. Under 90 seconds here in round one. Harris with 25 career victories at 39 years old. Tokov with 27 at 29 years old. Only 7 losses for Gerald Harris.
Gerald Harris has had an incredible career when you look at what he's done. He's got 4 slam knockouts. He is the slam king.
Wow, he said it's a world record. and it probably is.
And Deacon Jones used to say he had the sack record too as a world record. You know, it is impressive when he gets a hold of people what Gerald Harris can do with his wrestling. He is super strong and he is still fast at the age of 39. That was proved by the shot that he landed against Tokov there.
Well, his one against David Branch back in 2010 was voted USA Today's knockout of the year. 2 of his last 3 wins have been slam knockouts.
Beautiful inside trip takedown. Tokov opening up. He's going to have to do a whole lot more. He's not going to get rid of him in this round. There's no way that he can come back from what happened and take this round from Gerald Harris.
Well, the thing is he's still around and he's trying to come back. And we will head to round 2.
Mike, almost a year ago, Juan Archuleta did this beautiful knee tap with a right hand, a little bit different offset. But you see Gerald Harris do the same thing, fakes the takedown. That's what sets up that huge left hand and knocks Tokov on his can and almost ends the fight.
30th professional fight, and I gave you the statistic early. 7 years and 3 months, December 22nd, 2011. The last time Anatoly Tokov was stopped in a fight, and Harris came very close in round 1. Gerald Harris in the blue gloves, he just got rocked.
He did, he almost landed that left hand again, but he took a big shot. He needs to be careful of his neck right here.
Tokov in the red gloves.
This is where Tokov comes up. He is super strong. There it is.
It is all over just like that.
That's a big come from behind victory for Anatoly Tokov. He was on the verge of defeat and just came in and submits Gerald Harris. Only the 2nd submission loss in Gerald Harris's career.
The other in his Bellator debut against Rafael Lovato Jr.
Take a look at this shot. Gets hit with the body kick. Little bit of a block, but it's this shot, that left hand, right hand. Now he's hurt, and that's why he gets stuck in the position with his head in that guillotine. Brings him down. Once he gets his hips inside, and you see that squeeze coming up, that's super tight. We call it a 10-finger guillotine. It hurts. It ends up not only shutting off the blood, but also the breath.
Tokov by submission. 4-0 now. Inside the Bellator cage. That man, Anatoly Tokov, got absolutely rocked in round 1, but comes back and finishes Gerald Harris in round 2 to make it official. Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the tap comes by way of a guillotine choke officially. 37 seconds into round number 2, the winner by submission, Anatoly Tokov.
Second man to submit, Gerald Harris, joins Rafael Lovato Jr., and here's Tokov with Big John.
I'm here with your winner, Anatoly Tokov. You took an incredibly hard left hand that put you on the canvas. How close were you to not knowing exactly what you were doing or where you were at during that time?
Тебе слева очень хорошо попали. Что ты чувствовал в этот момент? Где ты был?
В этот момент я задумался.
At this moment, I was thinking about something.
Понял только, когда я упал, я понял, ё-моё.
And when I fell, I thought, wow, I got the shot.
Well, you just fought this fight after having your younger brother fighting before you. There's a lot of pressure in that because I know you care about him. What was it like coming out here after watching your brother get his win and having then to come out here and perform and fight the way you did?
Ты выходил после того, как выходил твой младший брат. Какие твои ощущения? Волновался ли ты? Давило ли это на тебя?
Я очень сильно волновался, сидел в раздевалке.
I worry about him very much. I was in the locker room.
Я даже хотел пару раз выходил из комнаты, чтобы не видеть этого.
A few times I walk outside to not see this.
Очень тяжело наблюдать вот так за братом.
It's very hard to watch how my brother fighting.
You ended that fight with a beautiful 10-finger guillotine. When you finally got your hips in, did you know you had them the way you had it set up with your hands?
Ты провел замечательную гильотину. Думал ли ты о том, что так это у тебя получится?
Честно говоря, были мысли до боя, что я почему-то могу задушить. Но в первом раунде я пропустил удар. Я задумался в этот момент, и я не увидел удара.
Before fight, I think about to make a choke, some kind of choke. But the first round was surprised, and I changed my plans. So I think that I can make it.
If given a chance, who do you want to have next in this Bellator cage?
Кого бы ты хотел следующим видеть своим соперником в клетке Bellator?
Я уже размышлял над этим. В принципе, я готов попробовать свои силы, подраться за пояс.
I think about it a lot. And I think, in my opinion, I'm ready to fight for the belt.
Сейчас чемпион Гергард Мусаси, то есть я бы не против был бы попробовать свои силы против него. Насколько я знаю, он сейчас будет драться с Рафаэлем Лавато. И кто из них победит, я бы с удовольствием попробовал свои силы.
Right now, the champion is Gerard Musashi, and I would like to fight with him, but he have his own fight. I want to meet someone who won that fight. I want the belt.
Well, I can't wait to watch you in here again. Congratulations on an incredible comeback victory. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Anatoly Tokov.